Exchange Theory by Wade Blake and Julie Gothard. How do you decide who you want to be friends with? Think for a moment about the friends or relationships in your life. Why do you maintain those relationships? What is it that you are getting from them that keeps you going back for more exchanges with that person? What is social exchange theory? Social exchange theory proposes that social behavior is the result of an exchange process. The purpose of this exchange is to maximize benefits and minimize costs. It's the idea that the social benefits outweigh the social costs. You want to feel rewarded by the social exchange. You don't want to feel you are giving more than you're receiving in this exchange. There are some basic assumptions with this theory. First, that people are motivated by self-interest. Next, individuals are constrained by their choices. In other words, it's more about the choice than exchange. Humans are rational beings, and social relationships are also characterized by interdependence and reciprocity. Basically, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. Costs are things that you see as negatives. For example, do you have certain friends who always only talk about themselves or constantly ask you for favors? How long did that relationship last? This could be perceived as a negative for you in that relationship because it's a negative experience for you. Having to put too much time, money, patience, or effort into a relationship, these are all things that are considered costs in this theory. Rewards, however, are things that you get out of a relationship or positives. Fun, friendship, support, companionship, social acceptance, and power. These are all things that are considered rewards. Can you think of a relationship in your life that falls into each one of these categories? Profits. Profits are the net gains or benefits associated with the costs and rewards. Individuals strive to maximize their profits. So basically, rewards minus the costs equal your profits. Social exchange theory in action. This video discusses social exchange.
Social exchange theory. So, let me break it down for you. In social exchange theory, you want your social benefits to outweigh your social costs. She's talking about profit, social profit. So every time you have a social exchange with another person, what you're really trying to do is come out on top. Exactly. So, for example, my friend Florence over here is a very big complainer. That's a very big social cost to me. So every time she complains, it's just my money going out the window. She's just making me bankrupt. But for her, it's a big social profit. I'm coming up on top. Look at me here. I have all the money. But then on the other hand, because I don't drive, she takes me to Costco. So my money here is going out the window. But it's not a lot of money, okay? So I get that. You know, it's a couple $100. It's nice. I don't get around too good. It helps me. It's not going to make me rich. You know, it's not social richness. So in the end, social profit is just about the same. Pretty equal. So it kind of makes sense for us to stay friends, right? Stick with you. I guess I'm stuck with this one. We're stuck with each other. Stuck, or is it worth it? I think it's worth it for us. Social exchange. Social.
Motives. People act on two different motives. The first focuses on obtaining positive outcomes. The second focuses on avoiding negative outcomes. This is referred to as the approach and aversion, also called appetitive and aversive. Gray's neuropsychological model of motivation refers to this as the behavioral approach system and the behavioral inhibition system. It's important to talk about sacrifice in this theory. In terms of personal well-being, people may have different emotional experiences if they sacrifice for a partner in pursuit of a different motive. For example, Gratifying a partner's wishes to make him or her happy, which is considered an approach motive, may lead to increased pleasure and positive emotions. However, sacrificing to prevent conflict, which is an avoidance motive, may at best lead to relief and at worst produce the very anxiety or tension that an individual is trying to avoid. Some critiques for this theory are that some people may appear to act irrational at times. Now remember, this theory states that people act rationally. Some people make choices that benefit the group more than the individual, and churches often act out of love rather than personal reward. Does that one sound familiar? What do you think? Does this theory follow what the gospel of Jesus Christ teaches us? And one final thought. Social exchange theory is kind of like bartering, which is a lot like this media clip from Married with Children. We're always looking to come out on top.
Hi, got your lunch.
Oh, good. Just give her the money. I don't have any money. Well, I don't have any money.
Well, I could take those sandals instead. A little trade.
You got a deal. And while you're at it, take yourself a pair of pants. This bartering stuff is great. I wonder why people didn't think of this thousands of years ago. Hey, how come this chair has a on and off switch?
Because that is the Swedish Ecstasy 5000. This massage is so amazing. Other massage chairs sit in it when they want to relax.
My friend, you're in luck. We're in the barter business. Now, how many shoes would you take for this here chair?
One, as long as there's $3,000.
We're both mall guys. What would you take for that chair?
Well, it's too bad you guys don't work in the sporting goods store because I'd trade that chair for a set of graphite helmets.
That can be arranged. So what do you say?
I say I'll give you the clubs for 50 pairs of stiletto heels, size 12. Don't ask.
Who are we to judge?
And a push-up bra?
Maybe we'll judge a little. Deal! Now, don't you think all this trading is getting a little out of hand? What do you mean? Oh, just a bunch. Very simple, Griff. To get the chair, we had to get the golf clubs. To get the golf clubs, we had to get that push-up bra. To get the push-up bra, we had to give them the kayak and that apology for the detour through the fitting room. Now all we need to do is get this driving mower to the Gap and Mr. Zippy the Chip to Hickory Farms. I hope they don't let him roll the cheese logs.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our presentation on the social exchange theory. And feel free to answer some of the questions from this presentation in the discussion board.